All right, let's just jump right in. We're going to talk about something that's, well, it's right on the razor's edge where science and spirituality meet. It's his place where you start to wonder if the universe is trying to tell us a secret, a really big one, that maybe, just maybe, reality isn't what it seems at all.
So let me ask you something straight up. What if everything you think is real isn't? I mean, what if your body, your thoughts, that feeling of you inside your head, what if it's all just a temporary avatar in some kind of cosmic game? What if the chair you're sitting on, the ground beneath your feet, isn't actually solid?
Okay, so for this first part, we're going to start taking a hammer to what most of us think of as solid ground. You know, the idea that the physical, material world is all there is. That's the great illusion we're talking about, and we're about to see just how deep it goes.
And right at the center of that whole materialist idea is the human brain. I mean, we're taught that it's the be-all and end-all, right? The source of everything we think and feel. But what if that's not the whole story? Is it really a machine creating everything? Or could it be something more like a receiver, just tuning into a signal that's already there? You know, this is the story you hear all the time in science, right? The brain is a biological computer. It's clean, it's simple. It means your thoughts, your passions, who you love, it's all just electrical signals and chemicals firing off inside your head. But as tidy as that sounds, the whole idea starts to fall apart when you ask one really simple question.
Yeah, exactly. If the brain is just a machine, a computer, then who's the one experiencing it all? Think about it. Who's feeling the sadness or the joy? Who's the witness that watches your thoughts come and go? I mean, your laptop processes information, but it doesn't feel anything. It has no inner life. That gap, that little space between processing and experiencing, well, that's not a small detail. That's everything.
And this is what neuroscientists themselves call the hard problem of consciousness. This is the stuff they openly admit they can't explain. They can stick you in an fMRI and see which neurons fire when you look at the color red, but they have absolutely no idea why you have the experience of redness, or why you feel pain, or why you even have a sense of I in the first place. This isn't some fringe idea, it's the single biggest mystery at the heart of science.
So really, we're left with two ways of looking at this. You've got the standard model, the brain as a creator. It's a meat machine that somehow, magically, produces this thing we call consciousness. But then, there's this other, much more interesting idea. The brain as a receiver, an antenna. It's not creating consciousness, it's just tuning into a signal that's already out there. Kind of like how a radio tunes into a station.
And if you go down that rabbit hole, that the brain is a receiver, well, things get really, really weird. Because it begs the question, what is the reality it's receiving? And believe it or not, quantum physics has an answer for that. And it's an answer that will absolutely blow your mind. Turns out, reality isn't even real until something looks at it.
Okay, let's talk about the famous double-slit experiment, because this is where it all gets real. So picture this. Scientists are firing tiny little particles, electrons, at a wall with two slits in it. Now, when nobody's watching, the electrons behave like a wave. They act like pure possibility, as if they go through both slits at the same time and create this wavy interference pattern on the other side. But, and here's the crazy part, the moment they put a detector there to see which slit the electron goes through, poof, it stops being a wave. It collapses into a single, solid little particle and picks just one slit. It's almost like the universe is shy and only behaves itself when it's being watched.
Just let that sink in for a second. The simple act of looking at something turns it from a fuzzy cloud of maybe into a solid, concrete this. This isn't some new age theory. This is hard, repeatable science. Observation literally creates reality.
So what does this actually mean for you and me? It means that at the most basic level, the universe is just a sea of pure potential, a soup of possibilities. And it's consciousness, your consciousness, my consciousness, that reaches in and solidifies that potential into the world we experience. All of a sudden, the idea that the world is just a bunch of dead physical stuff, it just doesn't hold up anymore.
Okay, so this is where we bring it all home. If matter isn't the realest thing, and if our own awareness is actually shaping the world, then what does that say about us? About who you are? I mean, really think about this. If the physical world out there isn't really solid until an observer looks at it, if it's not a fixed thing that exists all by itself,
Then who or what are you? Are you just the body and brain doing the looking? Or are you something deeper? Are you the consciousness itself, the very thing that turns possibility into reality?
And this is the incredible moment where cutting-edge physics bumps right into ancient wisdom.
Thousands of years ago, long before quantum mechanics, spiritual traditions were talking about something called Maya, the cosmic illusion. They taught that the physical world our senses show us isn't the real deal. It's more like a projection, a movie being played by consciousness.
I mean, just look at this. It's actually stunning. You've got quantum physics saying reality depends on an observer, that consciousness collapses potential into form. And then you have ancient wisdom saying the world is Maya, an illusion created by consciousness. It's like two groups of people, separated by thousands of years in completely different cultures, climbed opposite sides of a mountain and met at the very top, describing the exact same view. So this invites us to completely flip our perspective. We're so used to thinking, I am a body and I have a consciousness, right? But what if it's the other way around? What if you are consciousness and you just happen to be having a temporary experience in a body?
And that's really the heart of it all. It means you're not just the person you see in the mirror. You're not this tiny, separate thing rattling around inside the universe. You are the universe. You are the universe waking up and experiencing itself for a little while in human form.
So here's the final thought to leave you with. Ancient mystics and modern physicists, against all odds, are pointing to the same incredible truth, that the foundation of reality isn't matter. The foundation of reality is consciousness. And you aren't just a small part of that reality. You are its eyes. You are its awareness.